Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spurs Live. Wow, it's been some time, but we are back. We're going to be continuing giving you guys content every single day. How are you guys doing? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Let's have a look at who's with us in the chat. Big up to everyone who is ready. And yeah, before we start, obviously make sure to smash the subscribe button, drop a like on this live stream if you're new, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. Come join us. I'm just gonna quickly write to all the Instagram people. Come join us on YouTube to get your comments read out and put on the screen. There we go. Bang. Let's see where everyone is. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. So let's start off. It's a Crystal Palace Tottenham game, or more like Tottenham Hotspur versus Crystal Palace, because we are home. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Today's just gonna be myself. But yeah. So big game versus Crystal Palace. It's looking like we need a win now. We need a win now. We need 3 points on the doors right now. We've got a game in hand over basically everyone except for Chelsea and Luton and Bournemouth. So whatever Bournemouth and then they got, yeah. Basically we got a game in hand with game in hand by everyone, you know, for who we need to actually compete with. We're sitting on 47 points. And yeah, our record is not looking great for the past for the past 5 games. Let me quickly explain to you why. Let me get rid of this. Big up to everyone who's in the Instagram. Join us on the Instagram. Eze is coming to Spurs, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, how do I get rid of this chat thing? There we go. So here we go. That's how you do it. Okay. So yeah. So last game, obviously, in the past 5 games, we've drawn twice, we've won twice, and we've lost once, which is not a great record when you look at the other, you know, teams that we're competing with. For example, Villa, directly above us, they've won 3 times and they lost twice. Arsenal, for example, they've won their last 5 games. City, they've won their last 4 games and drawn once. Liverpool won their last 4 games and lost once. So we're not standing on the greatest of records, let's just say that. Now, going into the game, it's been quite a fair amount of time since we've seen Tottenham play. It's fair to say. Let me switch the light on quickly. It's been a decent amount of time since the last time we watched Tottenham, and a lot of stuff has happened since then. The likes of Udogie and Porro were slightly injured, but they're back, they're ready. And we've also been heavily gotten involved in the window, you could say that. I think that's fair to say. So I kind of want to give 2 different types of topic conversations in this live stream. Before we start, this is the link, so everyone who wants to join is more than welcome to join. If you guys want to join, that's the link, and you can automatically join. I'll send it out on Instagram, why not? That's the link to join. If you do want to join, come on and have your say. So yeah, there's been a lot of talks. Let's start off with the rotation. So, as you can see, the title of this video, Udogie and Porro are ready, Tottenham are back, lineup prediction, and something I didn't know if to put into the title, but it's the rotation in the centre backs. I really want to talk about that, because in our last, let's have a look, because our last 5-6 games, we have not been great in terms of defensive wise. Wolves, we conceded 2 goals. Brighton, we conceded 1 goal. Everton, we conceded 2 goals. Brentford, we conceded 2 goals. With 7 goals conceded in 1, 2, 3, 4, in 4 games, we've conceded 8 goals in the last 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is 8 goals. Yeah. So yeah, not great at all. Not great at all. Let's see what people are saying. Let's see what people are saying. I need so much more consistency. Yes, I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. Lads, whoever wants to join, obviously, is more than welcome to join. Click the link down there in the description, or click this link, and you'll be automatically added to talk here. And people on Instagram, if you do mind, head over to YouTube. Come subscribe to us here to get the full content. Now, is it time to see Radu Dragusin start? Is it time? I don't know. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking to myself, who are you going to drop? I mean, who would you drop? There's no one you can drop to allow Radu Dragusin to come in. Romero you can't drop because he is the vice captain, and he offers a lot in this team, and you can't drop him. There's no way you can drop him. And Mickey Van der Ven just complements Romero in terms of pace, in terms of everything. So there's going to be a big problem here if you do want to start implementing Radu Dragusin to the lineup. The way I would personally do it, and people might call me crazy, I would personally give him a role, a 6, give him a chance at that 6 position. I think he could do a job there. I don't see why he can't do a job there. And yeah, I think you've given what's his name? I'm trying to get the formation up. There we go. You've given Bissouma so many chances to try to prove himself, and he hasn't. He hasn't. Let me try get up the lineup that I want. So I can show you guys. Who would be on the right for you lot? Who would be on the right for you lot? I already have my man on the right. I know who he is. I want to get your thoughts. Who would be on the right for you lot? Yeah, that's here. That's there. Now this could be interesting if we can implement this. This would be great. I think personally. Van der Ven and Romero. Right here would be Vicario. Right. Okay, ignore the numbers. Right. This is what I'm talking about. Let me share screen this. Bang. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Honestly, what are your thoughts on this? Having this lineup kind of. So you got obviously. Let me try to zoom back out. So obviously you got Vicario in goal, which is the obvious one. You got Porro coming up here, obviously playing inverted as well. You got Udogie obviously also coming in here playing inverted as well. Van der Ven and Romero, when we have the ball, they play up high. When we don't have the ball, they have a high line as well. And then you play Dragusin here as a 6. Because he's basically a centre back, but going forward. He's played there multiple times as well, which is a good sign. It's a very good sign he's played there multiple times. So, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that can work for us? Do you think that could work for us? For me, it's Pape here and Maddison here. Son on the left-hand side coming in. Richie up front, obviously. And for me, it's Kulu here. Kulu, in a way, needs to work on his weaker foot going on the inside and then taking a shot. or going from here, cutting in and taking a left-hand shot. That, for me, he needs to work on. But except for that, right? What people saying in Instagram? I don't think it's a great idea to let him play 6 because he ain't technical enough with the ball. Fair enough. Udogie and Pedro will play. Could be. I'm pretty sure they're ready to play. Let's see. What else are people saying? I heard that Richarlison is injured. No, mate, he's not injured. I can confirm to you that he's not injured. Yeah, he is not injured and he can play. That's gonna be so key because I think he's in great form as well. Mr. Richarlison, I think he's just in great form. I'll be honest. Let's see, where is he back? Right. Obviously, guys, get your comments in the chat. Yeah, I want to try talk to you guys. How many likes are we even on? Big up to everyone who smashed the like button. We're on 5 likes. Great stuff. Is Porro back? Yes. Johnson, yes. Johnson is not injured. Why would he be injured? There's not. We have not put up anything saying that he's injured, so there's no reason to say he's injured. But yeah, guys, whoever's got questions that they want to get, obviously comment that in the chat, and obviously I'll come on. I will you quickly paste that into the chat of the Tottenham people who want to actually get involved. You're more than welcome to drop us a message at Spurs Live, and we can sort you out some ticket prices or stuff like that if you're interested. Because we do have our own sources where we can get you guys tickets. So if anyone is interested in tickets, more than welcome. I see that Aven017 has asked a question on Instagram, but mate, head over to YouTube so I can actually put up the question so everyone can see, because I can't really answer specifically. But yeah, if you do want to me to answer, you're more than welcome to head over to YouTube, comment that down there, and automatically I can send it to I can upload it so everyone can see. There we go. But yeah, and same thing goes with you, Migledao. All right. So big news coming up. Tottenham do need to, well, it's not big news, it's fact. Tottenham do need to beat Crystal Palace. Now, I've thought about this in a couple ways on how we can beat Crystal Palace. Obviously, they don't have Zaha anymore. He's gone. But they do have a little bit of complications in the centre midfield department with obviously Eze and players alike. They're most like I'm trying to bring up their recent formation that they played. They beat obviously Burnley 3-0. And this is the team they put out. Sam Johnston, Ward on the right centre back, Anderson main centre back, Richards on the left centre back, Munoz, Wharton, Lerma, and Mitchell. Then Ayew, Edouard, and Mateta, which is a solid lineup for Palace. Obviously, they'd love to get Richie. They'd love to get Zaha back. In my opinion, I think he adds so much more of a threat. But they can't. So I think the main problem here with us is that is Eze still injured? Eze's still injured, isn't he? Eze's still injured. I'm pretty sure. Eze's still injured. Yeah. Trying to think. Yeah, Eze's still injured, so he wouldn't be starting. Look. There we go. Now we got the comments flowing. Well done. Good stuff. Do you think Levy will spend big money on a winger? I don't understand why he is, but yes, I think he will. I don't understand why again, but I think he will, and it's not much, in my opinion. It's not much point of spending so much money on a winger when you got players such as Brennan Johnson, Dejan Kulusevski who can do the trick. We're talking about players who actually do have experience in all this. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but obviously I can't really get too much involved with it. But I think he will. Levy should sign players that are more effective to the team, such as, in my opinion, I think we definitely need to get another midfielder. If it's a 6 or if it's a what's happened there? Yeah. If it's a 6 or if it's a 10, whatever, we need to get another another player in there for that midfield role. And for me, I think Eze is really, really good, but I just don't see Tottenham splashing out that money. I just don't. I'll be honest, I don't see that happening. I don't. The one I'd personally take, I, I would take someone who's more calm in a way on the ball. Like I don't want someone who knows how to dribble so well, someone who knows how to, attack. So I want someone who's calm on the ball, someone that I can rely on when he's on the ball. He's gonna do it. Like he's gonna do the trick. Um, if you guys obviously got names, comment that down below. Um, there we go. There we go. Sorry lads, just I forgot to do it at the beginning. Right there. But yeah, because we need a winger that can actually dribble. Yeah, I agree. But I think Brent Johnson is not the final product. I think Brent Johnson's is a working product that you need to give him time. He's gonna get to that level that we expect him to. Just need to give him time. I'm a firm believer of, you know, give players time. I don't think players will come to Tottenham and automatically adapt to the system. We are very lucky that likes of Mickey van der Ven, Destiny Udogie, Pedro Porro, let's even talk about James Maddison. We're very lucky that they were all able to adapt to the system so quickly and so well. Very, very lucky. Gotta remember that. But who knows really? Who knows really? Who knows? I think Jack will be a great fit in Ange when we have the money to spend. Are you saying Jack Grealish? Because if you're saying Jack Grealish, then I agree with you. I don't know who Jack you're talking about, unless it's Jack Clark here, but highly doubt that. But yeah, lads. What people saying on Instagram? Let's get people on Instagram involved. Big up to everyone who's on the Instagram. Big up to everyone. So yeah, so now that we talked about a little bit about some transfers. Oh, he says yeah from City. Fair enough. Fair enough. Big up to Abeneza for commenting. Big up to yourself. Thank you so much, mate. Obviously, if you've not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on this video so we can help this video or this live stream grow or reach more people. Let's head over to some lineup prediction. I'm going to bring back that football formation. And yeah, so I'm going to write down the formation with you lot because there we go. This is what we're choosing. Let's choose it together. Right. Okay. All right, lads. What are we saying for? I think keeper is straightforward. Keeper is straightforward here. Um, I think keeper, obviously Vic. Big up to Vic. Now Porro for me is here, and Udogie for me is here. Now, what are we saying? Who is in that centre back role? Are we doing a switcheroo, or are we keeping it consistent? What are people saying? Keeping it consistent, or are we doing a switcheroo? Because if we're doing a switcheroo, it means Richarlison comes in for someone. I think right now the best thing is just to keep it like it was. Keep Romero and Mickey Van de Ven. That's my opinion. What are people saying? I want to get people's comments up. What are people saying? Keep it or change it? Keep it or change it? Yeah, I really think we need to sell Hill every time he plays. He stinks. One of the worst deals we ever done. Bit harsh, but Soldado wasn't worse still. I mean, Janssen wasn't worse still. Fair enough. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick it to a consistent back line. Let me quickly Vicario here. He deserves to be written properly. I think I'm gonna write Romero. I think Romero starts here, and I think Van der Ven starts here. We need to be playing our best lineup week in, week out, since we don't have many games to play. Yeah, who's Villa got left? Who have Villa got? Anyone know? Who have Villa got? Villa. I'll tell you who Villa have. Villa have Luton. Right. Villa have got Luton and then they're playing us. So let's hope that, well, they're probably going to win. They're probably going to beat them. That's the thing. Right, let's keep it like this consistent. DM, I'm putting. This is the difficult part. Who's starting at 3 in that midfield? I feel like against Crystal Palace, where their core strength is that midfield, we need to play less technical players, more players that can stick a foot in there, or players that are strong on the ball. I don't think Bentancur is the one for that. I think Bentancur is very technical, so I'm gonna put Basuma in there. I think Basuma is very physical, and who's gonna be on the side? Who's gonna be on the side of it? That's the thing. Who's gonna be on the side? Are we saying Pape on the right, or I think Maddison has to start? I think Maddison has to start. No, Maddison for me has to start. It's just, is it Pape you want to start, or is it? Is it Pape you want to start, or is it Bentancur? Or do you want to go completely rogue and you want to start Højbjerg? I'm just putting these players out there. I'm going to go for, I think Pape. Pape has to be the one. Pape has to be the one for me. For me, Pape has to be the one. I'm putting Pape in there. Yeah, it looks like Pape is going to be the one there for me. On that right hand side, I'm personally going to do a little bit of a switch. Well, not a switch. I'm going to keep it consistent. Kulusevski here. I'm going to go. The thing is, you can't. You can't drop Richie when he's on this good a form. I think it's going to be Richie and Son. Unless you start Rich and less Sonny up front. Nah, I'm keeping it consistent. Richie, Son. That for me is my personal starting 11. Yeah, I mean, so in game, like we like to do, I want to show you how I want my team to play. Richarlison's said to be injured. Where has this come out from? Where has this come out from that Richarlison's injured? Where has this come out from? Right. Where has it come from? I'm trying to see. Is Richarlison's not injured? I'm looking now in tweets. No tweets have been put out or Twitter. Um, no. Um, they say he hasn't trained since since the 2-1 defeat, but hearing rumours that Richarlison is injured. He hadn't trained since our last defeat against Wolves 1-2. A 2-1 defeat to Wolves. Not confirmed. I'm gonna tweet out quickly. There we go. Just quickly tweeted Paul O'Keefe out, see what he's got to say about it. Rumours that Richarlison's injured now it would make World Cup 7 a lot more tempting and I can't. I heard from unreliable source about Richarlison injury. Mate, I don't know. Hey Josh, keep up the great content coming. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Big up to Ellie. Obviously, big one in here. Yeah, big up to Ellie who's in here. Um, what are people saying? What are people saying? Thank you very much. Big up to Eltel Cockerel. Make sure everyone smashes the subscribe button. Hope you guys are enjoying this content here today on this early morning. Yeah, we're on the grind, guys. We're on the grind. So yeah. By the way, if anyone wants to join, more than welcome to join. The link is here's a link to join. I'll pin it in the chat if people want. There we go. Pin message. There we go. How many likes are we on? Come on, guys. Smash the subscribe, the like button as well. We're on 6 likes. So come on, let's up the like button a little bit. Come on. Audio doesn't sound right without Matt's dog screwing the house down. Oh, Josh, where are you, mate? Where are you, mate? It's all good. Josh is in the comments, so it's all good. We will be back with Josh, obviously, and Matt for the match reaction. But yeah, I'm missing Matt's dog. I'll be honest, I'm missing Matt's dog. What's the lineup? I can't see it. Let me put it up to big a little bit. There we go. Maybe that. Well, how do I get rid of that? Okay, download image. Let me just quickly download this image. There we go. All right, this is my personal opinion on what should be the lineup. Let me share screen. Where's the window? There it is. Bang, 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 bang. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so what's the lineup? That's the lineup. Josh Udogie and Porro both fit to start. So this is the thing. I haven't heard rumours that they aren't. I've heard that Porro and Udogie are ready, like that they're ready to go. That's what I've heard. I'm looking at it now as well on Twitter, and it's looking like it looks like they're good. There's nothing wrong with Udogie and Porro. That's Udogie back in training and has had no setbacks. Expect him to start. Unless Porro trains tomorrow and Friday, I think it's unlikely he'll remain out. I think it's likely he'll remain out. So it's looking like Udogie will make a comeback before Pedro Porro. But this is my predicted lineup. I don't know why. I just think this is what the lineup is going to be. I'll be honest. I just think that's what the lineup is going to be. Yeah. Udogie started training yesterday, but I thought Porro was a further week away, although I have not looked at the Tottenham training video for yesterday. Yeah, so I haven't looked at it yet, but from my understanding, Udogie will be back, and I personally expect to see him starting. But with regards to Porro, I feel like Ange is doing another one where, like, Bentancur was out for a bit and then he didn't really say when he'll be back, and then bang, Bentancur starts. I think that's the same thing Porro. I think Porro is going to start. But the main question for me is that the main problem with this lineup, I feel like the midfield is missing something, because it's not a very physically strong midfield. Pape is good at putting his feet in there, getting his long legs, and he's got a tiny bit of aggression into his play. Maddison is not aggressive at all. Bissouma is very aggressive, but technically has not been on his A game. Udogie will be ready. Porro may need one more week. Am I correct, Josh? Yeah. So that's what I kind of think as well. But again, I'm gonna say I just have a feeling that Ange is gonna place him in the starting 11. So that right back position is what I think. If that's not the case, then I think Emerson Royal will have to drop into that right back position. Not the worst if Porro misses out. He's looked very leggy the last few weeks. Yeah, not just that. Is that also I think, like, I agree with you, Josh. I also think that it's time to let Porro rest a bit. He's been playing week in, week out for so long, and it's just, and that right back position, the full back position, is such a crucial role for us, which means that the players need to be running constantly, and I think it's nice to give them a little break. So I think, in a way, it's a positive. Big up to Jeppo, who's back in the chat. Maybe Andrew play it safe by putting Udogie on the bench. Could be. But then again, why did he not play it safe with Bentancur? Why did he rush Bentancur back? In terms of Bentancur was in the lineup straight away when he was back. But we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, so can't really comment on that. But yeah, lads. So now, before we get on to the final part on this live stream, I want to get everyone's questions answered. So if anyone's got any questions, go for it. Go with the questions. Start asking them. You're more than welcome to any transfer questions. I'll start by explaining some latest news. But beforehand, if anyone does want to jump on the stream, that's the link to the stream. Yeah, be more than welcome to be added to the stream. Now, let's get into the latest transfer news. So recently, Tottenham Hotspur have been linked with a young talented player called. I'll try and see where the post is. I posted. Called Rooney Bargy. Rooney Bargy. So Tottenham and their scouting team are persistently monitoring Rooney's development. Several other clubs are also tracking the player closely. As of now, Rooney has Bargy has expressed no interest in renewing his contract with Copenhagen, which is set to expire in December 2025, and that is according to Mr. Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, so it looks like Rooney Bargy is an interesting player. I'll quickly bring up a little description about him, which he plays for obviously Copenhagen. He's 18 years old, and he's a midfielder. He's 1 meter 73, which is quite he's okay. It's not super tall. And yeah, he let me try to bring it up. Um, he's worth right now in transfer market 9 mil, which maybe we'll get him for like 9-10 mil, and he plays as a right winger. Yeah, it's not bad. He's from Sweden and Syria. He's a left-footed player. Born in Kuwait City. And yeah, so let's start with some of these questions that are in it. You know that Ragnar Dragsson is in first 11. What about him? Yeah, I know. Sorry, I didn't really understand the question. But we had a big debate as if Dragsson should come on to come and start. Should Ragnar Dragsson start? That was the big question. But I don't know. We kind of came to a conclusion that best not to start him in a way. To be fair though, you actually did point out a good one. Radu Dragusin can play as a right back, so we could potentially see Radu Dragusin play as a right back, but he'll be playing inverted as well. Who knows? You know if Radu Dragusin is in the first 11, right? So okay, yeah. Now I get the question. I don't know what the starting 11 will be, but he's in the. In my opinion, now that you brought that up, I think he could play in that right back position. So I think he will be in the starting 11. It could be. If Dragusin comes into the starting lineup, who might he replace? Right now, it looks like Porro. If Porro is injured, well, Dragusin can definitely play that role. If Romero van der Ven is injured, Dragusin can 100% fill in that role. And if Udogie is injured, Dragusin can fill in that role. If Dragusin comes into the starting lineup, who would he be replacing in a general? That's the question we had on the stream, and that's what I want everyone to start giving me their thoughts. Because I don't think you can drop Romero, and I don't think you can drop Van de Ven, because they complement each other so well. Porro you can't switch because you just can't. And that left back position, Udogie is so vital for this team. You can't do anything about it. You just can't replace him with Dragusin. So I think Dragson's kind of stuck. So yeah. Eddie's asking, okay, Josh, I hope Porro does start. Even a leggy Porro is better than Emerson. Yes. I think you're being a bit too harsh, I'll be honest. I think maybe a little bit too harsh on Emerson. No, look, yeah, we haven't seen Emerson in time. We really haven't. So I think it'll be nice to see Porro out in a good way, to let him rest. But I don't know if Emerson can do the job. I don't know. Who knows? But lads, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the score prediction. I want everyone to drop their score prediction. It will take 2 seconds of your time to write your score prediction versus Crystal Palace. And I'm going to start with, I think we're going to have a 1-0 win versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, Ethan IG, I see you commented on there. Come over to YouTube so I can put your comment on the screen like I do for Eddie, like I do for Jeppa, and like I do for Dragos. So head over to YouTube, put that comment, copy paste that into YouTube, and I can put it up for free. It's all good, mate. So I'm going with a 1-0. Let's just maybe put some music on the background, maybe. There you go. I'm gonna put 1-0 to Tottenham versus Crystal Palace. Um, yeah, that's what I think. I think that's gonna be the one. I hope Bissouma scores. Well, I want an interesting one. I don't want someone who always scores. I want like a Porro if he starts, or a Udogie, or like a Van de Ven. Someone interesting. So Jeppa, uh, 3-1 win, says Jeppa for Tottenham. I love the way you dropped in, ladies and gentlemen, there, Josh. Yeah, of course, Ellie. Yeah, because you're in the chat. I can't just say gentlemen. Come on, Ellie. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going for a 1-0 win, Tottenham Hotspur. Jeppa's going 3-1 win. Make sure everyone smashes that subscribe button. Drop a like on this video. Let's see how many likes we can get by the end of this video. We are on 8 likes. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. Yeah, it's just 2 more likes. So Eddie, what's Eddie's school prediction? What's Drago's school prediction? Jeppa's giving us a 3-1 to Tottenham. LTL Cockerell, what's yours, mate? Jose, what's yours? Okay, so I'm gonna start reading out some Instagram people and see what their ones are. All right, we have got Ben Leftley says 3-1 Tottenham. Hutchkem says 3-1 Tottenham. Leo Benov says 2-1 Tottenham. Lot of positivity in the house. You love to see it. I love the positivity in here. Love it, love it, love it. By the way, very, very, very quickly on a side note, Bayern Munich's doubts over Eric Dyer no longer exist. I'm just going to read out a couple of what we missed this week on Instagram. So Bayern Munich's doubt over Eric Dyer no longer exists according to Sky Germany. Then we've got this new kit, new concept kit. If you have not seen it yet, head over to our Instagram. We got Tottenham Hotspur initiated talks to secure the services of Dejan Kulusevski, the central defender from Juventus, currently on loan at Roma. Spurs are preparing a 30 mil offer for Kulusevski, set to be made this upcoming summer, according to AS Roma Live via Sport Witness. Yeah. All right. What people say now? Before we end the live stream, let's get people's final thoughts on the game. Because it's going to be a wicked game. I'll be honest, it's going to be a wicked game. Looking forward to see Ange Ball final comments on the game. I think Tottenham are going to absolutely smash it this time. We've not played football in ages, so it's going to be nice to be playing football. I thought we win 3-1 as they and Sonny as they and Sonny Brace and Kulu to score. Fair enough. Sonny Brace and Kulu to score. Brilliant. Well, I think we're going to end up with Ellie's final comment. Guys, can I ask you guys a favour? If everyone can just, after the live stream, comment down below. Just comment down below your favourite Tottenham Hotspur player. That'll be amazing. Just so we can try up, just help the channel grow a bit. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the show. It's been a pleasure being here. I'm going to say they played a low block. Fair enough. That's why I'm going with a 1-0. I think it'd be super, super hard to score against them. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys did enjoy this live stream. It's been a pleasure to be hosting this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the match reaction with Josh and Matt. So guys, once again, come on you Spurs, and hopefully we will see you guys when Tottenham Hotspur actually win. Final comments here, by the way. Now I think we'll be one a debut goal. Fair enough. Love to see that. And Ben Leftley, who's new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Ben, hopefully you've subscribed to the channel. That'd be great if you can. If you dropped a like on this video, you're an absolute legend. And to everyone who's dropped a like on this video and subscribed, Big up to you all. You guys are legends. Ben says 3-1 to Tottenham. Big up to yourself. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. I've been Josh. Have a great one. Bye-bye.